Hello there, Steve Horn with Short Sales Done Easy, your Phoenix short sales specialist. Wanted to discuss to you today the topic on short sale negotiations. One of my negotiators, one of my in-house negotiators, and by the way, if you're looking to hire an agent and they don't have an in-house negotiator, you need to second guess your decision to move forward with that short sale specialist. But my point is, my in-house negotiator was driving into work today and he was listening to the radio, and there were two agents who were on a radio station. They're claiming that they're short sale specialists, and their message throughout the radio show was that short sales are difficult, and he wanted to drive his car off of the bridge because he's a negotiator. He's listening to realtors send out a message to the public that short sales are difficult. I was shocked to hear this story. I wasn't in a car and I wanted to drive off a bridge because short sales are not difficult. Short sales is about mindset, it's about communication, and it's about consistency. And those are three main factors that our team brings to the table, is that we value those three traits. And when we are negotiating short sale, we are consistent, we do communicate, and we're not going to have a mindset of anything different other than we're going to stop this from going to foreclosure. Now, are there certain challenges that can arise in a short sale? Definitely. Can they be overcome? Not if you have a defeatist attitude. If you have a mindset that you can overcome any obstacle, you can. There are very few brain surgeons in this world. And if I was a patient and I was listening to a brain surgeon on a radio show talk about, I'm doing this difficult procedure today, and, that's not going to make me very confident in the brain surgeon if he's cracking open my skull to work on my brain. I know brain surgery is a lot different than short sale, but the brain surgeon has a mentality that this could be a challenge, but I'm going to overcome this and I'm going to do this patient right. That's the exact attitude that we take on our short sale negotiation team. Short sales are not difficult. What's difficult is sellers who may not want to cooperate with the bank, sellers who may be trying to take advantage of the situation. Those are clients that we may not work with. We want to work with clients who are going to notice that the bank is taking away a deficiency. The bank may come back and ask you, the seller, to share in part of that deficiency in the form of cash or a promissory note. It's always ultimately up to you as the seller of the home to decide what you want to do. It's our job to make sure that we bring you the absolute best terms that we can bring back from the bank. And you better believe that the banks are more and more looking for you, the seller, to share in the deficiency. Say there's a $150,000 deficiency. You have your home listed for $300,000 and it sells for $250,000, and they come back and say, hey, Mr. Seller, we're going to wipe away this $150,000 deficiency, but you're going to have to pay $5,000 as a cash contribution to share in this deficiency. Ultimately, that's your call, Mr. Seller. What you do with that, that's very typical of what we can possibly see from the bank. Now, on our team, we always tell the bank that we are in a hardship and there is no possible way that we can contribute any towards the deficiency that exists out there. We strong arm them for 3 to 4 weeks sometimes until we get them to break. Usually we are able to get them to break. Appraisal issues, those can sometimes be challenging, not difficult. And in this radio interview, the agents were saying that there was a $100,000 difference between the appraisal value and what they had a contract for or what they had the home listed for. Appraisal issues can be overcome, and it's your job as a realtor to make the bank see that their comps are wrong. The bank They aren't realtors. They don't know values. They take a look at sheets of paper. It's your job to reinforce to the bank what the proper value of the home is. And if you aren't able to do that, you're not doing your clients justice. So we've had situations where we've had the bank come back and say, hey, our appraisal came in at $350,000. We had a purchase contract at $250,000. We resent them 3 different sets of comps, spoke to the vice president, got the home approved for $280,000. Everybody was happy, went to close, done deal. Not difficult, a little bit challenging, but not difficult. So keep that in mind when you're interviewing agents. If you have an agent who's saying the process is difficult, run and run fast. If you have an agent who is positive and is confident that they can get the short sale done, hire them. That's all I've got. Come check us out at Short Sales Done Easy, and remember, we do make short sales done easy.